Hello, hello to my sisters. Hello, hello to my brothers. You know who I be, your sister T. Coffee Tea, you can't forget about me. And you know my life's motto. It does not matter one bit if I know you or you know me. But because we're God's creations, because we are human beings, that is what makes me and you family. How you doing, family? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well. I had to go to Jamaica on somebody. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Let me tell you all about it. I was shopping in a supermarket. And when I finished shopping, getting ready to check out, cashier, I'm always asking at Albertsons, that was the store I was at. I don't mind telling where it was. But anyways, I am a person that use apps, and I use, grocery store apps or whatever apps. If I'm going and frequently to that place, I'll get to use their app. So with the Albertsons app, it used to just be a one quick step. But now after you clip, if anybody out there know what I'm talking about, once you clip it, it's been clipped. But then you have to go to the other screen, another screen, and make sure they're clipped, yada, 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 yada. So anyways, when I get to the checkout, I had a lot of items. I was going through the check stand, not self-check. And the cashier, I told her, I said, please, let's check and make sure that I get the clipped items, that they be clipped. Can you help me out that you get through doing? We went over everything, and we got everything was right. The only thing that was wrong was the detergent. Now, and the fabric softener, they was at regular price. Now, mind you, at this store, Albertsons, they have all their detergents and softeners and all that in lock cages where they have to come and open it like at Walmart sometimes. So you have to ring a button and the lady comes out. I showed her the ad. I said, this is the one I want. I want the one that's on this ad right here. Or which one is that? She showed me. The one I wanted, she said, that's on there. She made sure. So I go on to the check stand. I get to the check stand, and after she had rang me up, remember I told you at the end we were done getting rung up, and after I got to the check stand, she rung everything up. I told her to make sure I clipped all the deals. The manager had to be called because the deals wasn't clipped. So the manager got called. The manager got called and said he wanted to verify the barcode. He wanted to make sure that I was the right item on sale, and if that particular scent was on sale. He went to and from. That means to the aisle where the detergents are, to the cashier where I was standing waiting, and he did that 3 different times. Oh, yes, he did. And he's a manager. He called on help for another manager to come out from the back. She came. She said, if it has anything to do with the 4U's, just 4U's, which is some type of thing they got going on at Albertsons for sales or whatever, she said, I have nothing to do with that. That comes from corporate, so she can't override nothing or nothing. But the cashier that was assisting me, that called for management, she said, can't you just make the difference, just subtract the difference that it's supposed to be? Because I checked, this is it. I checked while you was going to go check about what kind it was. And she said, I read it. She got the same. But she got the right ounces and all that. She go, yes, everything is okay. Well, the second time, when he went to the register and came, he went to go look and came, I went to Jamaica right there. I stopped talking to the man. I didn't recognize the man. I had nothing else to say to the man. See, you ain't gonna rent no space in my head. You're not gonna play no games with me. And you're not gonna involve me in your BS. You're not gonna do it. No, you're not. I'm gonna leave you by yourself, see, because I'm not your co-pilot. No, honey, I ain't got nothing to say to the man because the man was acting stupid. The man was acting ignorant. The man was acting foolish. But you know what? There's a bigger picture than looking at the man as the man being the problem. The problem was, for whatever reason, he was uptight. If he didn't get no loving last night, or if he didn't get none that morning before coming to work, I don't know. But what I do know is that it's something about being right. It is something about when you are doing things right, when you have the good intentions to do right. You know, he never had no intentions on doing right by me. That's why he went to and fro, to and fro, and to and fro, and waited. I'm telling you, this checkout took 30 minutes. And the extra 30 minutes that it took was because of this idiot of a manager going to and fro to check and see if this was the right thing or not. But let me tell you, at the end of that transaction, at the end of him making me wait 30 minutes longer for him to go to and from and to it, he ended up doing what the cashier originally asked him to do. Since it's the right product, can't we just give it the difference? He didn't want to do that in the beginning. He did what he did. But in the end, he ended up doing what she had already advised him or asked him to do. You see, if that wasn't going to be the end determination, the end solution of what had happened, why did he come back and do something that was already presented to him in the forefront? You feel me? You feel me? That's why I wore this shirt today. Because sometimes you have to go out and let a person know before they even come up to you. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Don't come up and don't come over here with that. Go somewhere else. But the bigger picture in this thing was that Satan, I recognize, see, God said he's not the author of confusion. And if God is not the author of confusion, that means Satan is. And once I recognized that there was some confusion and tension going on with the situation, it wasn't making no sense to me, and I had to go to Jamaica. Honey. It was over that. It was over for me. It was over. We ain't nothing else to talk about or nothing. Hold on 1 minute. Because I wasn't going to join that man in his foolishness. But at the end, I felt so good. I felt like laughing right in his face. I felt like telling him, this is what you should have done in the beginning. But no, I didn't say one word. When I told you, when he went and came and went and came, and I went to Jamaica, I'm not lying to you, I went to Jamaica. I was done talking. I had nothing else to say. When she got through and he went over there and took the deductions off manually, I just left the store. But see, my sister and my brother, this is why Sister T, if she ain't feeling well in her body, I don't go outside in the public. I don't have no right to treat another sister or brother mean and be mad and be irritable and all upset. If I'm going to be in that way, in that mood, in that emotional of a state, I need to stay my butt at home, in which I do. When I'm not feeling well in my body, I don't go nowhere because I'm already irritated. But I am telling you, some of our sisters and brothers are just miserable. They're just miserable, and they just want some company. But see, you're wasting your time when you spend it on me. Because I ain't giving you none of my time. I'm not doing it. And sure enough, I felt so good after I left that store. I was laughing and smiling to myself, and I just said, boy. This is how Satan takes little bitty things in our lives and make it try to blow up and take us all out of whack, knock us all off our game plan, not keeping us focused, not letting us maybe put into no drama. But I tell you what, if you keep your mind on the fruits of the Spirit, and you keep your mind really on them things during the day, things that are righteous, things that are pure, things that are kind, you're going to recognize if somebody's being evil. And when evil comes, the only thing that's going to take care of evil is love. Love, the emotion of love brings the kindness. It brings the patience. It brings the willpower to want to be able to work that thing out. And that's all I had to get on here to say to you was that it's just really sad There's some people are so miserable, and they looking for somebody to join them and get in their airplane, but they don't understand that Sister T see the back of that airplane on fire. You know I'm not stopping at the airport. I'm going on to the next one. No matter how far it is, I'm going to the next one. I'm not dealing with no bull crap. And ain't nobody gonna make me deal with none. I don't care if you're a manager, cashier, or whatever. I will stop you in the middle of what you're doing and leave you right there where you at to argue and fuss and go back with yourself, because Sister T don't do that. No, my life is precious to me. I treasure each second of the day that the Lord gives me life, gives me air to breathe. He is doing it for me, and I won't take it for granted, and I won't misuse it, and I won't abuse it, and I'm not gonna let nobody else abuse me. No, I will check myself. Like I tell you, I got T. T is under control. I got T. She's good. But that could have went a whole total different way if I didn't have Jesus on my inside to let me know. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight that battle. You ain't gotta do that. You can go praying on the inside. God has a way of really letting us know that he's happy with what we're doing. That situation, the Lord knows that I was right. The manager was just mean, because in the end, he did what the cashier advised him, requested him to do in the beginning, upon letting him know that that was the right scent, that was the right ounces, and that was the right product that was on sale and deserved that credit. Let me tell you something, my sister, my brother. On my last podcast, I said that Jesus said he would do anything you ask. Anything. But he tells you this: the only way he will do anything is if what you are asking him, God our Father, is going to get the glory out of the situation. That's the only way Jesus is going to do it. Jesus is not no genie. He's not a crystal ball that you can just think you're going to get anything. He don't make mistakes. He's not dumb. He's not foolish. He's not stupid. No, he's not. But I just wanted you to know, don't get upset. Be aware of confusion. Be aware of Satan when he arrives at somebody and trying to, don't you go there. Don't you rile yourself up. Don't you let them rile you up. You keep your spirit, you keep your joy, and you just keep on doing what you got to do. But don't let nobody, I don't care who it is, in this lifetime, every single moment, every single second, every single hour of the day, don't you let nobody take that joy away from you. That's something that's a gift from God. He gives it to you when you wake up in the morning. So it's up to you what you do with it. It's up to you. He's not going to come here and monitor it. He's not going to monitor you with it. He already provided to you to do what you want to with it. It's yours. But my sister and my brother, just beware, again, of those ones who's looking for company in their airplane, which is on fire. Don't do it. Don't fall into the drama. Don't fall into the trap. Know that your life is worth living and enjoying versus arguing and fussing and fighting with another one. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, all I want, and I pray for it, is that God bless you and your family members, and that he keep each and every one of you safe. Until the next tea time on the same Tea channel, you be good, and God bless you.